Hello mga kabibig! Welcome back sa ating bagong YouTube channel. Ito ang pinakamaingay na YouTuber sa balat ng YouTube. Ako si Kabibig, maglabag-labag na town with evidence. Palakpakan naman dyan. Merry ang Christmas natin ngayon. It's because puwersa na talaga ang Amerika at ang Russia. Para ipabagsak or goodbye ICC. Grabe, nagsulputan lahat ng mga baho na tinatago ng mga ICC judges, ICC prosecutors, ICC officials, ICC. Hindi ba kabibig? Mga ICC officials at huwes, bawal nang makapasok sa Amerika at pinasanction na naman ni US President Donald Trump. Yan ang sabi natin kabibig Ang karma, hindi magsaba-saba. Ang gaba, hindi magsaba-saba. Merese. Tingnan nyo. Sige, idiin nyo pa si Tatay Digong. Push nyo pa si Tatay Digong. Kasi, ang mga sikretong kaalyado ni Tatay Digong, marunong maglaro. Trump, chess player. Putin, chess player. Digong, chess player. Marunong silang maglaro sa gusto nyong laro. Di ba kabibig? So ngayon, nataranta na ang ICC. Kaliwat kanan ang kanilang mga kaso. Kaliwat kanan ang mga karma na kanilang kinahaharap ngayon. Mirror on the wall. Tingnan nyo kung sinong sumabog sa daming karma na kanilang kinaharap ngayon. O ICC, kaya nyo pa ba? Kaya nyo ba? Karimkan, kumusta na? Puro na lang kayo, crimes against humanity. Pag nalaman nyo may isang politiko na ginagawa ang kanyang ang trabaho, tapos hindi nasuot sa inyong mga paniniwala, crimes against humanity. Kayo nga, di ba ikaw karimkan? Allegedly, may chinochok-chak-chenis ka, tapos mga bata pa. Ano yan? Di ba crimes against humanity yung ginagawa mo? Napag-aabuso yan. Nakakahiya. Feeling mga malilinis iyang mga nasa ICC. Pero ngayon, itong Venezuela nga, hinuhubaran na ang totoong anyo ng ICC. Gusto ng Venezuela na makita sa buong mundo kung gaano ka ineffective ang ICC. Naku, ang dami palang ayaw ng ICC. Venezuela, Russia, Amerika at iba pa. Eto ha, ngayong fresh na fresh ito ha. Baka sabihin nyo namang, luma na yan kabibig. Hindi, ito luma. Fresh to kabibig. Basahin natin ha. Shinare ito sa Facebook fan page kabibig as in super duper papalakpak talaga ang mga tenga mo. Ito shared by PDP Laban. Yan Yan. US sanctions 9 ICC officials including 9 judges. December 12 yan ha. December 12, 2025. Diba? Bago lang lumabas ang balita at pinag-uusapan na rin ito. Sabi ni Gilbert Paharis, deserve kangaroo court. Wow. If this is true, let's bring it on, Mr. Trump. This is how friends should be neighbors, supporting one another, lending a help hand when someone is weak, and giving courage and strength to each other. The Americans will take their ICC praise to Alcatraz, while the Russians take ICC praise to the gulang. Ito, deserve, karma is real. Checkmate na talaga sila dahil kay tatay. Diba? Parang ginawa ng Panginoon ba na hinayaan ng Panginoon na si Tatay Digong ay mapunta sa ICC para mabuksan ang mata ng maraming tao sa buong mundo kung gaano kabastos, gaano kadumi, kabasura ang ICC. Ngayon, marami nang umaatake sa ICC kasi nakikita nila kung gaano ito kawalang hiya. Maybe Tatay Digong is used by God as an instrument for people to view, to see kung ano nga ba itong ICC. Yet they imprisoned our president who also has become like Trump during his term. Some Filipinos might not like the way he handled things, like what Trump is doing right now, but everyone benefited from his service and strict rules. From Mart Vincent. O, ito, wala ng pag-asa na dalhin nila Senator Bato sa ICC. Close na. Yan. Dapat lang kasi wala talaga silang jurisdiction sa kahit anong bansa. Wala silang karapatan maglitis ng sinuman. O, ito pa, basahin natin, kabibig, kung bakit na-sanction na naman ng ICC. No? O, ICC, paano yan? Nakakahiya, di ba? Akala namin sa pangalan pa ng International Criminal Court, kada ang lilinis ng mga tao dyan, hindi ba? Ito pala, kabibig, oh. Ito, oh. President Donald Trump's administration wants the International Criminal Court to amend its founding document to ensure it does not investigate the Republican president and his top officials. A Trump administration official said, threatening new U.S. sanctions on the court if it did not. If the court does not act on this U.S. demand and two others dropping investigation of Israel leaders over the Gaza war and formally ending an earlier probe of U.S. troops over their actions in Afghanistan, Washington may penalize more ICC officials and could sanction the court itself. Yan, i-penalize nyo yan, mga kabibig. Ito pa, sanctioning the court would significantly escalate the U.S. campaign against the ICC, which has long been criticized by U.S. officials, including both Republicans and Democrats, who says the court infringes of U.S. sovereignty. The administration official, speaking on the condition of anonymity, said Washington has communicated its demands to ICC members, some of whom are U.S. allies, and has also made them known to the court. The United States is a party to the Rome Statute that established the ICC in 2002 as a court of last resort with the power to prosecute heads of state. The demand and the threat to resume the U.S. sanctions campaign towards the court have not been previously reported. Washington fear action after Trump's terms end. ICC judges issued arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. Di ba? Nakasala niyan. So yun, kabibig, yun ang gustong ipagawa ng ni Trump na tanggalin nyo yan. The ICC, known as the World Permanent War Crimes Tribunal, yan sasabi nila. The Trump official did not say what issues the administration worries could become the subject of an ICC investigation, but the official said an open chatter in the international legal community that the court could target Trump and his top officials in 2029 when the Republican president terms end. The solution is that they need to change the Rome Statute to make very clear that they don't have jurisdiction. Yun na nga. Yun din ang gusto ni Trump na talagang humiwalay sila or hindi naman sila naging miyembro walang karapatan ng ICC na mag-imbestiga sa Amerika. Yun ang gustong mangyari ni Trump. Di ba, kabibig? Nakita nyo na, ha? So sabi ng iba, kabibig, kung yung ICC na yan ay hindi pa rin gagawin yung gusto ni Trump, ano kayang mangyari sa kanila? Di isanction sila. More ICC officials at huwis ay masasanction. Diba? At bawal na silang makapasok sa remember, yun si yung hanapin ko muna, kabibig, ha? Kasi marami, ito ha, pakinggan natin, kabibig, ha? Kasi marami kabibig, marami ang mga tawag dito, maraming mga huwis. Sino bang sinanction, kabibig, ng mga huwis? Ito. The ICC, the American sanctions are on 9 officials. Sige, i-share ko sa iyo kung sino yung na-sanction. Palakpakan kayo, ha? Ito pala yung na-sanction sa Amerika. Ito. Ito ang na-sanction, The American sanctions on 9 officials, including 6 judges. Among those sanctions hit ICC top prosecutor Karim Khan. Si Karim Khan, sanction na naman. Deputy Prosecutor Nazat Shamim, Judges Kimberly Prost at Luz del Carmen Ibanez Carranza. Diba itong si Luz del Carmen Ibanez Carranza? Ito yung nagbasa siya kung saan sinabi nila na unanimously hindi na ibibigay yung interim release ni Taray Digong. Oo, kasali pala itong si Luz del Carmen Ibanez Carranza. Yung parang si Angon. Oh, di ba? All sanctioned individuals and their families have been banned from entering the United States and face several limitations on opening bank accounts, using websites, and accessing services. Pros reported being caught off guard by the Amazon's Alexa system that an e-book title he bought suddenly disappeared from her account. Oh, yun na. Yun na, kabibig. So, hindi lang yung hindi lang yung sila si Karim Khan, Nazat Jamim, Kimberly Prost, and Luz del Carmen Ibanez Carranza, pati pamilya nila banned na makapasok sa Amerika. Ay, goy! Ang sakit naman yan, no? Isang malaking naman yan. Oy, parang sinasabi na, ano bang nagawa naming kasalanan para yatang hinindian kami ng Amerika? Of course! Yun na ang sabi ng Amerika. Hindi kayo bawal kayo makapasok sa Amerika. Mahihirapan kayo i-open yung mga bank account niyo. Hindi kayo maka-order sa mga Amazon. Bawal talaga kayo. Yun ang parusan niyo. Agoy, pasakit naman yan. O, si Carranza. Carranza. Tingnan mo, Carranza. Hindi, naramdaman mo ang pait. Naramdaman mo ang hinay-hinay na kung sabihin natin ay karma is real. O, diba? Karma is real talaga, 'di ba? Ang Russia, napanood niyo ba si Carranza kung paano siya si Carranza natataranta. Si Carranza, si Binibining Carranza natataranta. At parang nagpapaawa siya ba na, huwag naman pong ganoon ang gagawin niyo sa amin. Ito si Carranza. Si Carranza natataranta. Let's watch Carranza speaking to the people. Ito na si Carranza.
Well, I think that there are some difficulties because these sanctions from United States are designated to block property and to ban immigration. And essentially, they're intended to block our accounts, bank accounts, not only in the United States, which for me is of no significance, but also in Europe.
Not only America, but also Europe. Karma is real.
The thing is that in Europe, the accounts we have are in European banks that normally should work independently from any policy from the United States. So at the beginning, I was called from the bank, I wouldn't say the name now, to announce me that they were canceling my credit card and that I couldn't move any bank account in dollars. I couldn't touch it because they are like kind of freeze.
Pati yung mga dollar account niya, hindi na niya makukuha kasi frozen na. Hindi na talaga magagalaw niya kasi frozen ng Amerika. Di karma Israel dai, magugutom kanyan dai. Ay, paano na magugutom ito kung merong madaming maleta?
Well, and then we discovered that I couldn't make even an Uber. I couldn't ask even an Uber meal or an Uber taxi. I couldn't use Western Union where.
Hindi siya makapag-order ng food. Hindi siya makapag-transact ng Western Union. Hindi siya makapag-order ng Uber or Grab. Hala ka, grabe. Talagang hinubaran sila, kabib. Talagang ang ginawa ni Trump, bawal lahat sa inyo. Hala, grabe. Hindi makapag-order ng pagkain, hindi maka-order ng Grab or sasakyan, pati mag-withdraw sa Western Union, bawal sa kanila. Yan na dai.
Normally, I send money to my country for the maintenance of my house. Simply, Western Union has freezed my money without any explanation.
Western Union freeze her money. So hindi niya magamit, hindi na siya makapagpadala ng pera. Ang sakit day, no?
They don't receive calls, they don't say nothing. Simply, it's done. But the most interesting thing or terrible thing here is that the sanctions are not only against us, the judges, for our job, but against our families.
Hindi na pala sa kanila, pati sa kanilang pamilya. Anggoy! Mag-isip-isip na kayo dyan.
In my case, they affected also my daughter's visa.
Oh!
I have a daughter who is a high-level professional also, and they sent an email to her saying that prudently they have canceled her visa without
Ala, ang visa ng kanyang anak na-cancel nang dahil sa kanya. So kung ako yung anak, sisihin ko yung nanay ko, nang dahil sa'yo na-cancel ang visa ko.
any explanation. So to the United States, so preventing her to go in for some capacity building, giving conferences, or making business in the United
Oh.
States. She's an international lawyer, so it's really the most sad part for me of the sanctions. And also, I have heard from my colleagues that the sanctions have affected their husbands, their wives, other children, etc.
Ala. So, lahat talaga, pati asawa, pati anak, lahat. Sanction. Hindi lang yung ICC judges, lahat-lahat talaga.
This is the most, this is the worst part.
Worst part,
For
of
me,
course.
I don't have as I come from Peru and Latin America, and we are not so used to have these digital accounts. I don't have PayPal, I don't have Amazon accounts, but my colleagues they have, and they now cannot use their accounts.
Oh.
Also, in my country, I cannot move my accounts in dollars. They say that I am ineligible to move my accounts.
Wala, grabe ka powerful si Trump, mga kabibig, no? Pati PayPal, pati Amazon, lahat. Yung mga na-sanction, hindi talaga, wala talaga. Talagang, talagang pinangdidirian sila. Tapos itong tapos ito si Carranza, kahit sa kanilang bansa, naku, hindi niya magagamit ang pera niya. Naku.
Own accounts. So this is the way we cannot buy flight tickets, etc.
Ano yan?
Just to highlight.
Ayun, kabibig. Yun na nangyari, kabibig. Oh, 'di ba na-vlog na natin to. So yun pala ang nangyayari sa kanila, as in to the max, to the low level. Talagang hindi naman niyurakan, kundi pinaramdam ni Trump na kunin ko lahat ang nasa inyo. Ano ang iyong pakiramdam? Like PRRD, kinulong nyo si PRRD na hindi pa nga nakasuhan, hindi pa nga na basahan kung ano ang kaso, kinulong nyo siya dyan sa loob ng detention cell. 'Di ba? Ngayon, mas grabe ang pinaramdam ni Trump sa kanila. Na parang they are unknown people. Na parang wag nyo itong ganito, ganyan, tanggalan ng visa, ganito, hindi makatransact and everything. Yun, kabibig, ang nangyari sa kanila. Mas grabe ang kanilang naramdaman ngayon. Parang huyo sila sa Amerika. Hindi lang sa Amerika, pati sa Europe. Huyo kayo. Sino kayo? Sanctioned kayo. Pera nyo, frozen. Lahat ng transaction, bawal ang mga pangalan nyo. Visa, kanselado lahat ng visa nyo. Ala, kabibig. So yun, kabibig ba? Grabe. Si Carranza, natataranta na talaga. So yun, kabibig, ang nangyayari sa mga ICC officials. At marami pa, kabibig, kasunod. Marami pang susunod na ipapasanction ni President Donald Trump. Baka doon si Putin may gagawin naman ang aksyon. Nako. Yun lang, kabibig, ang ating latest libag-libag for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video para sa mga latest from the news na ating pag-usap-usapan. And Merry Christmas. What a Merry Christmas, mga kabibig. Na hindi lang pala si Tate Digong ang nagsasuffer nyo, kundi mas sobra, double, triple ang pinagdadaanan ng mga ICC officials and huwes, karma nyo. Okay lang, Tata Digong. We will be praying, Tata Digong, for you. Bye everyone. See you next time.